Well, hello and welcome back to Kinlaig. So, it is now September, and the onions will be ready. Let's just check nothing else is ready. Nope, the onions are ready. Fantastic. We also need to get some seed into field 15. 16 is only a month away. So, onions. Well, actually, before we do that, and before we forget, let's have a look if anything needs selling this month. Nope. Nothing needs selling. And let's check on the progress of the windmill. Required wood beams and got wood beams. Oh, that's good. Ooh, look at that. We're getting the sails. I'm surprised it didn't use any planks for the sails, but no, wood beams is what it wanted. Right, so we are now at stage 7 out of 19. We've still got a long way to go. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. If we get the onions sorted, in fact, let's just get into the New Holland. And we'll check on a few things. Is there any stone picking contracts that I can send a worker off doing? Yes, there is. Oh, no, that's good, and it's not that far away, so let's accept that contract. And we'll get the voucher doing that. Yes, if we can get the voucher working on that, that would be fantastic. Get more stones for our cement works, because the more stones the better. We need that cement. That should be enough fuel on board. And then we can focus on the onions with the New Holland. And we could even get the JCB working on field 15 and getting some seed in the ground. Ooh, crikey, tree in the way. Oh no. I was looking at the map, not at the screen. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That'll teach me, won't it? Oops. Right, let's pretend that didn't happen and we'll carry on. So I don't know if it's going to fill this up. If it does, it's not far to come back and get it emptied and then come back again, but maybe better off bringing a trailer over. Where's the entrance to this field? Oh, it's around there. Lots of big, lovely stones. Super. Right then. I'm going to let the worker do this however they want to do it. There we go. As for us, we can drop that trailer off there. As I said before, all these onions are going to go straight into the vegetable processing plant. But unfortunately, I don't think we'll be getting the wares sold until next year. The yard is a bit of a mess at the minute with everything that's going on. Still need to sort out the hay bales. And then get all this machinery put away. Wild boar on my onions. Clear off. Right. What's it set to? Work mode. No, it doesn't say. Oh, mode right. Okay, so we're set on right at the minute, which is correct for what we need. If we're going to go around this way. And I think we are. Let's get some steering assist lines on. Start everything up. Get everything lowered. Yep. And is this going to work? Yes, it is. Beautiful. And there we go. Right then, so what we need to do is basically just crack on getting this done. Create some lovely swaths of onions that we can pick up with the trailer over there. It's a big old job, these onions, but that's why we've only done it on a very small field. And we can keep the tool working to the right because we'll just turn around and go around the other way when we do the next headland. And then it'll pile it all up together, so we can have two swaths into one. Good job these hedges don't have collisions. It really is. Right, well, without further ado, let's crack on and get these dug out of the ground. Right then, so that's the headlands done. Before we get a worker to start doing the up and downs, I'm going to have to pick everything up from around the headlands, otherwise the worker's going to make more of a mess of it than I already have. Right. We have a full... Blimey, that was full quick. That's really good. In that case, what I want to do is get a trailer down there. But my trailer's full. Oh, what a pain. No, I think what we'll have to do is take this back, empty it, and then bring it back again over here. But what a load of stones, that's great news. It's not going to fill it up again, but yeah, fantastic that it already has. 4,000 litres of stones for the cement works to be working through. That's pretty good. And if we can find some more contracts between now and the time that runs out, we'll be laughing. Once we have completed the construction of the windmill, and we're certain we don't need any more cement products, then I probably won't continue to do this. It is additional time and resource. But at the minute, we might need the stones for the cement. Bricks and bags. I don't think we need roof tiles because we've got roof shingles from the what do you call it? The big place. You know, stonemason, let's call it. Alright, let's not get hit by the train. Do check if it's coming every single time I come over this crossing. It's a good job I do, because a lot of the time it's just there. Right, now, how am I going to do this? I think it'd be better to reverse in, actually. Hello, electrical cable. Right, if we reverse in, should be able to empty it and then just drive out. Nice and easy. Could put wood chips in here as well, actually. Would speed up production. Doesn't get us any more, but it does speed up production, although we're not in a huge rush for it at the minute, so not super bothered. Lovely, look at that. All empty. And ready to continue its job. I think what we'll do is we'll get the JCB to start picking up all these onions. And yeah, as soon as we've picked up all those onions, we can put the rest on a worker, and we can focus on something like the seeding of field 15. We've got a lot of work to do on the other fields over the winter period, but that's not all vital for today. But getting barley into field 15 is something that I definitely want to do. That's something that we can do ourselves. But yeah, that is an incredible amount of stones. I'm so happy about that. That production will continue. Let's just get these stones here, because it appears that the worker didn't like those. There we go. 4 litres already. That should have a fairly decent amount again at the time I come back to it now. Right. Go. You missed a bit. Oh, you want to get lined up perfectly as if you weren't already. Okay. Right, as for us then, let's get the JCB. We'll drop the trailer off there. And the fish food off there. In fact, I'll probably drop the front loader off there as well. Yeah, we won't need that at the minute. Oh, I'm so pleased with this purchase, I really am. Although weirdly, it does look like quite a big cab compared to the rest of the tractor. I wonder if they're modular. I wonder if they use these same cabs on all the tractors. But if it's a slightly bigger tractor, it looks a bit more in keeping. Right, well, I hope it's got enough horsepower for this. It should do. Like the number plate as well, KL24 Jag. Might be able to sell that for a profit at some point. Someone who buys a Jaguar. Or, yeah, or not. Whatever. It's fine. Jag. Right. Oh, crikey. Got a bit of a tail swing on there. Okay. Let's unfold. Put the pickup down. And we have started to collect onions. So we've got a steering trailer, a twin axle steer tractor, and me behind the wheel. You can see this is going to go badly. Hopefully we'll be able to get it all in one, although no, that's already 6% and that's barely anything at all, isn't it? Well, okay, well, we'll just have to keep going. Get these onions picked up. Yes, I imagine we will definitely need a trailer. I don't know if the lorry trailer is too tall for this thing, which means we'll need to get the other one emptied, which is a bit of a pain because it's got all our canola in it ready to go into the oil mills. And yes, I said oil mills. If you remember, in the end of the last episode, we bought 2 more oil mills to keep things going and get things distributed. Very pleased about that decision. But yeah, it certainly looks like this is going to fill up very, very quickly. So we might have to dump the canola on the ground. To get that trailer over here into the field. That's a bit of a shame. Right. Well, hopefully the voucher is not going to take too much longer, and we can use that to pull the trailer around, because all our other tractors are fairly occupied at the minute, except for the Mercedes, which probably couldn't pull the skin off a rice pudding. So I don't think that'll be towing the trailer, especially not one full of onions. %. There are some onions just off the field here I would like to get, provided we don't get hit by a train. It appears we did not, so that's good. At some point it will just stop picking them up, because it'll be full like that. There we go. So if we were to get that put up like that, and then just wait. Yeah, that's going to be busy. Let's use this one then. It's just sitting there not doing much at all. Go and empty the canola trailer and then get it over here. So I'm going to crack on with this. We'll get all those picked up and then put a worker on getting the up and downs done, harvested, at least pulled out the ground. And then we can have a look at doing the seeding. But yeah, importantly, we need a trailer first. I wonder if these oil mills need any more. Right, well that's mostly the headlands cleaned up, and we have a full trailer load. So I'm going to get this put onto the JCB and get that taken over to the vegetable processing plant. Purely because the JCB is quicker. Having said that, it might struggle with the weight, lack of horsepower, but we're not in a rush. So we'll get that disconnected from there. Actually, what am I doing? I'm just leaving that there in the middle of, in the way, right in the way. Let's pull it over to the edge. I don't mind if the worker decides they want to put this into new rows over here. So yeah, if I put that there at least. The stone picking contract has also finished, so we need to sort the voucher out, but I want to get these onions underway to the vegetable processing plant. And the worker can carry on this field just digging everything up, basically. We don't even need to pick it up in this in-game month. Could leave it on the ground and pick it up next time. Okay. Oh no, no, not that one. This one. Unloading station. Vegetable processing plant. Come on. There you are. Vegetable processing plant. And I want it to come back to, well, here-ish. Start job. No. Target unreachable. What a load of nonsense. Right, let's try again. Maybe it's the loading position that's unreachable. So if we put it in the field sort of there. Sure. Oh. Tell you what then. Let's just set destination as there. See if you can handle that. As for us, get that picked up. Get that picked up. And then we'll put this on to do that. And in the meantime, we'll double check this guy's work. It looks okay. 2,858 stones in the machine. We'll get those taken to the cement works. And then I think we'll have a quick check on the windmill. Half a day has passed and it didn't have much left to do with the wood beams, so we probably need to get it something else. Although the thing that I'll need to do that was the JCB, and that's just driven off. But at least we'll know what we're about to do next. In fact, the voucher then can be put on seeding field 15. That's not a bad idea. It has been used before for the seeder. So if we get this emptied, and then that can go and seed away. Excellent work there, worker. Excellent work. Well done. Although it didn't look like it was putting the onions over to one side, did it? No, bang in the middle. Or is it? No, I can't work it out. No, it's done 2 runs already. No, it'll be fine. Don't panic. Don't panic, Robert. Everything's fine. Oh, do those cows need food? No, just the visual has gone. Probably should give the sheep some hay and things as well soon. Oh, there's so much to do. Well, once all the harvesting is out of the way, we can focus on the animals again. And on getting that windmill built. But right now, there's stones to put in the cement works. Lovely. And in fact, the stone picker itself, if I can close it up properly, that can go in next to the cement works. Tucked in there rather nicely. And then it is out the way. Lovely stuff. Right then, seed. Have I got any seed? No, that's a cultivator. Have I just driven past my seeder? It's highly likely. Ah, no wait, didn't I juggle it about a bit? Yes, it's over there, look. Oh, I have got some seed in storage here, haven't I? Or have I? Oh, I don't know. Ooh, 1,000 litres of wheat seed. Have I got any in here? No. Well, that's a pain in the bottom, because we'll definitely need more than that. I'll have to go and get some. And bring it over to the field. So another thing that I'll need the JCB for. Meanwhile, the Valtra can be working away in this field. However it wants to. Work the headlands on, start with up and down, go. So, if the worker has finished its job, then we are here with the onions. We do have quite a few pallets there, but obviously we ran out of onions a while ago. They won't have been producing much more. We have some to sell, not a huge amount. Right, now that that tricky bit's out of the way, I can speak again. Let's get the JCB heading back over this way. That should do it. Oh, no, wait. No, because we want the trailer in this field over here, don't we? So, that should do it. And we can then have a quick look at the windmill. Oh no, it needs 1 litre of wood beams. What a pain. Well, we need the JCB for that. 1 litre of wood beams. So yeah, we better take the wood beams over and then we'll pick up some seed on the way back. Everything else is moving along nicely. Right, I think 3 pallets of wood beams just to be safe. So we'll probably need them again. Maybe. Possibly. Do I take any more planks? Yeah, let's do it. Because they'll probably be needed for the windows and doors and things like that. I imagine they'll need wood beams for the windows and doors and things like that as well, so probably best to take a... oh dear. Interesting stacking. Take another load of wood beams as well. Just in case. Perfectly stacked. There we go. Alright, we'll get some straps on that. Take them up to the windmill. And then we'll go and pick up some seed, or, well, seed and whatever else is needed for the windmill for the next stage. Could be like rope or something, I don't know. Right. Let's head up there. Right, eventually, here we are. Let's get the straps taken off. And there we go. Right, so it should now tell us. Oh, it's after long planks. Good, and it's got those. Fantastic. On step 8 out of 19. So we're not even halfway yet, and we've already got all the products we need to go into it. So, yes. Well, it can work through those 1,000 litres of planks. Hopefully by the time we've finished seeding the field and sorting the onions, it'll move on to the next stage and will tell us what it needs then. I'm hoping a lot of it is wood beams and long planks, because that would make sense. I know that it's going to need some rope at some point, but I don't know. I don't know when or how much. But we'll just have to buy that. Not a problem. Right, let's get back and get some seed. It's been quite a long episode, so we're going to leave it there. So first thing next time, we'll be loading the seed up onto the trailer and taking it over to field 15, because that seeder is going to need it. Field 15 is going to be a fantastic field full of barley, and it's going to yield very well. By the time I finish with it, we've already limed it. We need to fertilise it, and we've got basically loads of manure that we can spread on it as well. That's perfect. Probably ought to also look at getting a slurry spreader, because we've got absolutely tons of slurry. And I know that in reality, slurry is probably best on grass fields, but in the game it doesn't really matter. If you put slurry or manure on, it still acts as fertilizer. Right, I want to get quite a bit of seed, because we will be using it. Here it is. So I would think, yeah, 8 should do it. Beautiful. Right, in that case, I will see you again next time, and we'll get everything loaded up and taken over there. Bye for now.